Yeah. So we are having a graph. So the graph contains nearly uh, 6 vertex, and we are having totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 edges. Totally 8 edges and six vertex we are having. So in this given graph, what exactly we have to do? We have to check out the minimum uh, cost. So that is to be single source shortest path we have to identify from this given graph. So single source shortest path mean by from the starting vertex, we have to go to the ending vertex with minimal cost. So that is the identification we have to do. So let's see how the graph moves from the starting vertex to the ending vertex. How the graph moves from the starting vertex to the ending vertex. When you are taking one, we are having it's a directed graph, so it's having some directions. So from 1 we are moving to 2, then 1 we are having 3, from 2 we are having 4, from 3 we are having 5. The same way from 4 we are having 6, 5 we are having 6. So these are the ways we are moving from the source vertex to the end vertex. So we have to consider the direct path, how we are moving from the source vertex to the end vertex. Again, we have some more nodes. We are having the nodes between 2 to 3. The same way we are having nodes from the 5 to 4. Okay. So from this, we have one formula. The formula is relaxation formula. What is the use of relaxation formula? If whatever the vertex and the edge value, when you are adding that, if the value of the next one, whatever the value of the next one, if it is greater, we have to modify that. I will explain you clearly when we are moving to the problem. Okay, when you are adding the vertex and the edge value, okay, whatever the value you are getting here, if it is less, then you have to modify the value. Okay, so the formula, relaxation formula is written as du plus c of u comma v less than dv. If this condition is true, then we have to replace d of v as d of u plus c of u comma v. So you will understand this formula when we are proceeding this particular problem. Okay. So as of now, please listen carefully. We are taking the node 1, the first vertex, whatever we are seeing. This is a starting vertex, considering taking 1 as the starting vertex. So we are considering this particular vertex as a starting vertex. From 1, where and all we can travel, students? Can you tell me? From 1, where and all we can able to go? Can you respond me fast?
2 and 3, sir.
2 and 3 we can able to go. Very good. So from 1 we are having direct path. So it's a unidirection path we are having. From 1 we can able to go to 2. The same way from 1 we can able to go to 3. So from 1, what is the cost to reaching to? What is the cost actually? What is the cost from
2.
1 to 2? 2. 2 is the cost. From 1 to 3, what is the cost? What is
4.
the cost from 1 to 3? 1 to 3, what is the
4,
cost?
sir.
4.
4. Okay. So we are writing 2 here. See, listen here in the diagram you have to listen. So 1 to 2 the cost is 2, and 1 to 3 the cost is 4, so that we are writing 4 here. See, here we are writing 2, here we are writing 4. Remaining all values we are writing as it is. One more thing you have to consider, we are having direct path from 1 to 2 and 1 to 3. Is there any direct path to 1 to 4? 1 to 4 there is no direct path, so that we are putting infinity. Okay, please listen. There is no direct path from 1 to 4, so that we are putting infinity. Here we are not having any direct path from 1 to 6. In this case also we are putting infinity. Okay, so apart from this, we are having one more node, that is to be 6. There is no direct path from 1 to 6, so that we are putting infinity. So only thing is From 1 we are having direct path as 2 and 3, so that we are taking the weights and we are applying here. So 2 here we are applying, here is 4. When we are considering the remaining vertices, there is no direct path from 1, so that we are putting infinitive for the paths where we are not able to reach from 1. Okay. Now what we are doing next, we are considering.
Sir, sir, can
Yeah.
you speak louder?
Is it louder? Is it louder now? Is it louder now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are not able to reach the nodes 4 and 5 and 6. So 4, 5 and 6 we are not able to reach from 1 directly, so that we are putting infinitive for those particular nodes. And we can able to reach directly 2 and 3 from the node 1. For that we are putting the weights what we are having here. So 2 we are putting here and 4 we are putting here. Now let's see, we are considering the next node taking 2 as the next starting vertex. So we already considered 1. Now we are moving to 2. So considering 2 as the next starting vertex, what will happen actually from 2, where and all we can able to go? Can you tell me from 2 where and all we can able to go? From 2 where we can able to go?
3 and 4, sir.
3 and 4 we can able to go. Very good. So 3 and 4 we can able to go. So first we have to check the vertex and the edge weight. So for this vertex we are having 2 as the cost. So for this particular vertex 2 we are having 2 as the cost. So for this particular edge we are having 1 as the cost. So we have to add, as per the relaxation formula, we have to add this 2. Okay, 2 plus 1 we have to add. Already the weight of 3, the vertex 3 we are having as 4. Already the weight of vertex 3 we are having as 4. So what we have to do, we have to replace this 3. 2 plus 1 we are having, that is lesser than the weight what we are having already here. So that is 4. So that you have to replace 3 with 4. You have to replace 3 with 4. So this is what you have to do. So this is what the relaxation formula. If the addition of these two, the node weight and the edge weight, is less than this particular dv. dv is the weight what we are already having in for the particular node. If it is less than, then we have to replace the dv value with the added value. So 2 plus 1 we are adding, no, that you have to replace with the dv value. So here already we are having 4. 4 will be replaced with 3. Okay. So 2 plus 1 we are having. So 2 plus 1 will be 3. So previously it was 4, now it was 3. Okay. Now let's further move for the next node. Okay. So next node what we are having here, we are taking node 3 as the next starting vertex. We considered 1 and 2. Now we are moving for 3. When we are moving for 3, what happens? We have to consider from 3 which and all nodes we can travel. From 3 which node we can able to travel, pa? From 3
Sir,
which
in the
node we can able?
previous step, even for 4 it travels, no, sir? From 2, 3 to 3 and 4, no?
Yeah, I
So
forgot to
for
tell you.
4,
4 also we are considering 2 plus 7. So 2 plus 7 we are getting 9. Already we got infinitive here, so that we are cancelling the infinitive and we are just putting 2 plus 7 as 9. So from 2 we are traveling to 2 nodes, 3 and 4. I told only for 3. Another node is 4. So when you are considering 4, 2 plus 7, it's 2 plus 7 we are getting 9. So we are replacing infinity with 9. So these two steps we are performing in the previous operation. When you are coming to this operation, so here we are considering the next node as 3. When you are coming to 3, which node we are moving from 3? Which node we are moving from 3?
5, sir.
5 is the node we are moving from 3. So you have to think, already the weight for 5 is infinitive. So here we are just adding the node weight of 3 is 3 and the edge weight of 3 to 5 is 3. So 3 plus 3 we are getting 6. So 6 will be replaced in the place of infinitive. So here we are getting 6. Okay. Now we are taking the next node, that is 5. So taking 5 as the next starting vertex. So when we are moving to 5, you can see the 5. So what and all nodes we can able to travel from 5?
Sir,
What and
we
all
can
nodes?
take fourth node also, no, sir?
What? No, you
Sir,
have to consider.
we can consider fourth node, no? Like node number 4.
No, you are traveling from 1. Then after that you reach 2. So after that you are reaching 3. So from 3 you are reaching 5. So after 3, when you are taking starting node as 3, after 3, which node you can able to travel? That is only 5, not 4. So that you have to consider only 5. So when you are going for 5, so we are having 2 nodes we can travel from 5, that is 4 and 6. So 4 and 6 when we are able to travel, so here we can able to update the weight for 4 first, then we have to update the weight for 6. So when you are updating the weight for 4, we are having the node weight of 5 is 6. So 6 plus the edge weight is 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. So 9 is lesser than 8. So 9 is greater than 8. So whatever the actual value you are having here, that is greater than whatever we are finding here. So that you have to replace in the place of 9 as 8. Then further we are moving to this node actually. From 5 we can able to move to 2 nodes. One is 4, another one is 6. So already we identified the weight for 4. Now we are moving for 6. So when we are moving for 6, we are having the node weight is 6 and the edge weight is 5. So 6 plus 5, what we are having? We are getting 11. So 6 plus 5, we are getting 11. So 11 will be put and we are striking out the infinitive. Okay. So we are taken 2 nodes what we can able to travel from node 5. Now we are moving to 4. We are moving to 4. So from 4, we can able to check which is the node we can able to reach next. So from 4, which node we can able to reach next? That is only 6. So we are considering the next starting node as 4. So from 4, we can able to reach 6. So 8 plus 1, we are having 9. So already the node weight is 11. So 11 can be replaced with 9 because 9 is lesser than 11. So that we are replacing with 9. So finally we can move to 6 and there is no further vertex we can able to travel from 6, so that we are stopping the algorithm. Okay. So next to this, we are making a identification. So for 2, the weight is 2. For 2, the weight is 2. For 3, the weight is 3. For 4, the weight is 8. For 5, the weight is 6. For 6, the weight is 9. So I made diagrams now. You have to make the table through the identification. So from the first vertex, the initial steps. So first, when you are taking the vertex 1, initially we got 2, 4, remaining all as infinity. When you got the second node as a starting vertex, we got 2, 3, 9, then 5 and 6 will be infinity. When you take the node 3 as a starting node, we got 2, 3, 9, 6 infinity. When you got the 5 as a starting vertex, we got 2, 3, 8, 6, 11 as a identification of shortest value. When you take 4, we got 2, 3, 8, 6, 9 as the identification of shortest vertex. So in this particular Dijkstra problem, if you have any doubts, please ask me.
Sir, is it like the how the arrow is pointed, we have to travel in that way only, or we can move